All right, NFL Week 4. Let's go through some of these games, shall we? Welcome back. It's Coast to Coast Sports. My name is Levi. We're talking Bills-Ravens to start things off in a game that I really wish was close, man. And Buffalo, they had a nice little drive. They made a fourth down, but they were no match. They were no match for Baltimore. It was 7-3, 14-3, 21-3. I mean, the game got out of hand very quickly. Final score 30-13. Lamar looked like a star. And remember, this is the Bills. We said last week the Bills might be one of the 5 best teams in football. They looked terrible against a 1-2 Ravens team. And the Ravens, I think it's fair to say they're back. I'm happy I didn't totally give up on them. I'll admit, after they lost to the Raiders, I was pretty low on them. I said I thought they'd miss the playoffs. I'm back on the Ravens. I think they will make the playoffs. I don't know if they win the division. I think Pittsburgh and Cincinnati is going to be in the mix as well. Neither of those teams are dead. You know, the Ravens and the Bengals have life. The Steelers just lost, so the division's going to get close. And we'll see. Baltimore probably they can definitely win it. It's not a matter of if they can. I don't know if they will. They totally can. They're a talented football team. Derrick Henry's a game changer. The 80, I think it was like an 80-yard rush to open up their second drive. I mean, their first drive, to open up their first drive. And Buffalo just didn't have an answer. They didn't have an answer for Lamar. They didn't have an answer for Derrick Henry. They just kind of rolled over and died. They gave up early, and it was tough. It was a hard game to watch from a fan perspective because you knew the entire time, basically, that Baltimore was going to win. So they now have 2 quality wins. They win over Dallas, a win over Buffalo. It was a tough schedule, and I think that if you were to tell Baltimore, you play Kansas City, Dallas, and the Chiefs in your first 4 weeks, I think they would take 2-2. Now, they may have expected to lose to Buffalo and beat the Raiders, but I think ultimately you look at that and say it was a tough 4-game stretch. Las Vegas is 2-2, so they played every team they faced is at least a 500 football team, right? The Raiders are 2-2, the Cowboys are 2-2. The Chiefs are undefeated and the Bills are 3-1. They played 4 teams that are at least 500, 2 of them that are better, and they came away winning 2 of those games. That's fine. You can do that. Now the problem for them is the schedule does not get much easier. The schedule is pretty hard, but as long as you go about 500 against the good teams and they win the easy ones, they can win 10 games. They can be a playoff team. I think they will be. As far as the Bills go, they're even in the loss. I think they're the better team in that division. The Jets didn't play well either. We'll get to them in a little bit. But again, let's temper our expectations. They fool us like this every year. They go 3-0. Josh Allen looks like a star, and then they fall apart in a few games. And this is one of those fall apart games. The Bills are not good playing from behind. Josh Allen is notoriously not good playing from behind. We saw that again on Sunday night.